Hello everyone. I have got some purchases, things that I've bought for myself that I want to share with you today. So as you can see, there are a few brown packages and then there's some things over here on the right. I'm going to move those out of the way first. And we're going to start with this brown package here. Let me just get my... There we go. Let's have some light on the subject. So this came from a second-hand bookshop. I will see if I can find a link on Amazon. Looks like we've got a bit of a rip there, so that's where we can start. Oh, here we go. So this book is called Taking Risks with Watercolour by Shirley Trevena. I haven't read this. I'm just opening up right now. So what have we got? We've got stage 1, a blank sheet of paper. Stage 2, getting started. Stage 3, developing a painting. Stage 4, is it finished? And stage 5, moving on. And we've got a little introduction. Oh, these are rather lovely pictures. So, a blank sheet of paper, choosing your subject. This is something quite different from what I would normally buy. But it was in a second-hand bookshop. So, oh, I'm liking these landscapes. Can we get the shine off? There we go. Look at that. As usual, these are, I buy books mostly for inspiration. I don't necessarily read them cover to cover. I do sometimes, but not always. And I just thought that the way that it's kind of vibrant and alive. I'll be interested to read a little bit more about the artist. But it looks as though, yeah, very much some white space. It has a lovely loose style about it. Setting up your studies, a little bit about basic kits. That's just rather lovely. Just, where are we? Go that way this time. Trying colourways out. Mark making. Having a little choosing of colours. A riot of colour. I think that kind of describes the way that this artist works. It's a bit annoying because of the shine. But yeah, very, very different. And I just thought that there might be something new in there for me to pick up and run with. Who knows? Something, even if just one element to add to my style of doing things. See, I really love the simplest of things. So this is, what is this? Cornish Harbour. Mixed media on paper. Black and white collage. I mean, it is just gorgeous. So very different. Even in the second-hand online bookstore, It did cost me £13.30. In fact, I got this from somewhere called the World of Books. And there we have Shirley Trevino, well-known successful watercolourist, pushing the boundaries of watercolour, regarded as one of Britain's most experimental and innovative artists in the medium, a council member of the Royal Institute of Painters in Watercolour. There you go. Taking risks with watercolour. That might give me something new to think about and do. Right, next we have this Amazon package. So let me just see what I ordered in here. Oh, yes. So these are the Gansai. I'll bring that up a bit. We're still getting the shine, aren't we? Hold on. There. Gansai Tambi granulating colours. Does it tell us what colours? There's 5 colours and a blank hole. Comes with 1 empty pan. We have got Aurora Red, Aurora Pink, Aurora Orange, Aurora Blue, Aurora Violet, and the empty pan. So, granulating Gansai Tambi Kuritakis. We will be trying them out. For the minute, I will pop that aside whilst I open this next package. Oh, satisfying rip. Okay. Let's see what we have in this one. We have Wild Watercolour, Connect to the Natural World Through the Art of Painting. It's another book by Inga Buividovici. I think I'm saying that right-ish. Those of you that have been following me know that I have very much been using her Painting Calm book. It's my favourite book at the minute. And I saw this on Amazon. So I am going to have a look through this one and see if this one inspires me as much. So this has obviously got, oh, what have we got? Ladybird, beetles, red panda, frog, hare, koi fish, flamingos, a snake, a tortoise, a chameleon, butterfly, dolphin, and then we've got a little bit about habitat. So I'm hoping she's done it in the same way. Oh, this does look nice. Oh, yes, yes, yes. A little bit about brushes and techniques. Got a little bit about wet on wet, wet on dry, glazing, lifting and softening, splashes, and then preparing our drawings, mixing colours. Oh. Then we come to the projects. So here's our first one, the ladybird. And yes, look, we have the colours at the top here again. So so that you can get, if you use the same or similar colours, you will get the same effect. And it's all broken down, step 1, step 2, step 3, 4 and 5. And there we have our lovely ladybird. And then colourful beetles. Beautiful. Fluffy red panda. Here he is. I shall be looking forward to doing some of the projects in this book. So I will just flick through a few. Oh, look at the snake. Wow. What a lovely way to paint a snake. Chameleon. There we go. Bumblebee Meadow, Deer Forest, Seahorse Coral. Talks about sketchbooks, sketchbook paper, themes in a sketchbook. Oh, it's absolutely stunning again. I am going to really enjoy. Does she give the colour palette in the front? No, we've got something else in the front of this one. It is beautiful. And more in the back. Wow. So I will leave a link to this book as well. I will try to leave links to everything. Anything that is from Amazon, I will put with a little red highlight, because I've become, I think you call it affiliated. It does mean that if you use the link, then I will get a very small commission, but it doesn't affect the price for you. You don't have to pay any more than you would normally. So let's have a look at this next one. But these are all items I've bought myself. I do want to make that clear. So, Hako Biz. Let's strip that off. So this, oh yes. So this kind of opens out. Can you see? We've got a little zippered compartment, and we have got a section here which you can undo. You don't have to have if you don't want to. Got a little section there, a little section there, and a big section to maybe put your well, let's have a, here we go, look. We can put our sketchbook in there. We can put our clips in the bottom. We can easily put some paint brushes. We can put some other things in there. And what I quite like is that you've got this little zippered compartment to put some other things in. You know me, and little places to keep various different, that one, popper. I'm not quite sure why we've got a popper there. We've also got a popper up here, so that you can popper it onto something, I suppose. But anyway, I just thought that this was a really nice and different I suppose you'd call it a glorified pencil case, wouldn't you, really? But it does look quite smart. So I will at some point have a go at filling that up, and I will share with you what I've put in there. We will just pop that to one side for the minute, and then we will bring in these. These all came from Temu. So let's start with this hunky chunky sketchbook, and I want to get in there. So let's so it comes with these which way does it go? That way. With these ring binder clips, I think that's what you call them. So you can then pop them through. Hopefully that's come out the other side. Or is coming out the other side? Yes. Ooh, there we go. And we'll get that done up. Let's do the other side. Get that poking through. And that's that done up. And so, oh, well, this has got some texture to it. And it's rather nice paper. But because we then have it like a ring binder, it's going to go flat. I do like sketchbooks that go flat. Okay, so I'm not sure how many sheets of paper are in this. Do we know? Does it say? Absolutely not. But we will give that a try. We will try our paints in it. How about that? So we have the sketchbook there. And then we have this, which I thought would make a nice water pot. These were all really, really reasonable, is what all I'm going to say. So yes, that opens out. And there we have our little water pot that squashes down really quite flat. So that's rather nice as well. I have got this, which is, I think I'll have to open it up. See, I believe this is gold acrylic. Yet again, it doesn't give us a big explanation on the, it's, oh, there we go, look. Yeah, that is a gold acrylic. So we'll see what that's like. We can test that out. We have also got a set of 3 of these. Once we can get in there. And I believe these are like gold markers. Gold marker pens. Guangna. Water-based, low odour, metallic craft work pen. More to try out in our new book. We've also got these. White permanent markers, these are. White permanent markers. Okay, we'll add them there. And then this is, I know you're all thinking it's a pen, but it's not. Okay, so here are the nibs, because this is a pencil and this nib unscrews, and then you've got, I think it's 10 replacements, and in this part, we tip it out, you have an eraser, which is rather nice. I think they called them permanent pencils or everlasting pencils. So we will give that a try. It's got a satisfying click. And yeah, rather nice that you get all of the replacement nibs. Most of these things were like £1 or a couple of pounds. They weren't very much money. And then I do have a lot of these cutting boards, but I think I've got, what have I got? I've got an A2, an A3, and an A4, and now I have an A5, which I thought is rather nice for travel, for out and about. So I have this little A5 one as well now. So I will put the links to all of those, but I think we have to play, don't we? And I need to move those that we can play, and get my new sketchbook. Wow, that's got a lot of paper in it. It's not very thick. 140 maybe, 140 GSM, but it does feel like it's watercolour paper. So I need some water, and we want to test out, first of all, these Gansai Tambi. Let's see if I can open that up. Let's try the other side, maybe that's easier. Ah, okay, we are there. Okay, there we go then. Let's pop them like that so that you can see them. I need a, where are we? Let's go for this, which is a size, oh, it's rubbed off. I think it's probably about an 8, might be a 10. Right. I need, oh, I'll tell you what, let's use our everlasting pencil to write them down. So we've got Kuretaki. It works. Gansai Tambi. 5 granulating colours. Oh, that's not, because it's a pencil, it's not showing up very well. I'll bring it up closer. So we have got Aurora Red, Aurora Pink. They're all Aurora. Aurora Orange. Aurora Blue. And Aurora Violet. So those are our colours. And if I bring this up, you can see that the pencil works perfectly well. Nifty. You don't have to sharpen it, you just put another nib in there. I like it. Right, now I have been told with these colours, apply water brush with colour to activate it. Alright, so I think what I will do is, we've got 5 colours, haven't we? Let's use this. But let's spray them to activate them first. There we go. And we will start with our Aurora Red. Doesn't look very red. Apparently these need quite a lot of water. I'm going to bring that up, and I'm hoping that you can see that there's blue. There's blue in that as well. Yeah, you can definitely see it when I move it about, can't you? Okay, so Aurora Red. Let's pop you there. And we'll leave you to see what you do. Right, what is next? We have Aurora Pink. I mean, these all look exactly the same in the palette, but it does say to use plenty of water with them. So this is Aurora Pink. Oh, you can really see that separating now. Let's see if we can see this one doing anything. Oh, I think I can. Yep. Okay, let's do Aurora Pink then. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, I will bring these up. Let me just, I mean, I'll bring these up at the end as well, but I'm hoping that you can see these different colours coming out in them. That is quite amazing. Wow. Right, well, they obviously need to dry as well. Let's try the orange then. You can go, oh, that came out looking green. Okay. Doesn't look green in the pan, but it definitely looks green here. Let's get more water added like it tells you to. Now you can start to see all those colours coming through on the other ones, can you not? Okay. Now this is the orange. Ooh. Then we've got the blue. I have to say these are very different. I mean, that's just come out as purple, look. You can see all the different colours in them all. Okay, let's do the blue. Which at the moment looks purpley pink. But we will see. And then the last one is the violet. Pop you there. Oh, wow. Oh. Oh, that's very violet. Right, add water. Okay, let's see what happens with... Oh, made a splodge. That one's going to be a different shape to the rest, but it doesn't matter. Okay. I'm hoping that you can really see what's going on my palette. Look at those. So interesting. Okay, let me just leave them to dry a bit more. But very different, very interesting. Might try paint. Actually, before we leave it, let's just... So that was the orange, wasn't it? Is that one? Yeah. Let's just We want to test this paper a bit as well, don't we? Maybe we'll just get a bit of a, I don't know, a flower going on here. And we can go back in again in a minute. Right. Now the good thing is that we can carry on here, because all that I've got left to test is some golds and some pens. So let's test this acrylic. I've got loads in the lid there, so I'm going to use a little bit from the lid. Perhaps we will do some gold circles around here. We can put a bit of gold in the middle of there. Who knows? Right, so there we go. We've got a couple of blobs testing out our, gosh, well, good luck if you can read that. And then I'm afraid it's just all in Chinese, I think. Right, so I've got 3 of these, but we will test one of them out. This is the metallic craftwork pen, and it says it's water-based and low odor. Perhaps we ought to, I don't know if we need to shake it first or not. Okay, so let's just see what we can do here. Ooh. Will it go over the top? Okay. Well, that seems to be working perfectly well. Then we've got our white, bring that up, white permanent marker. I think we might have to shake that. And don't know that it's, oh, it does. There it is. Okay, this paper doesn't like being scrubbed too much. I will bring it up. You will be able to see it. I think it's just that you can't see it from so far away. I'm not sure that, oh, here we go, look. We can add some, obviously that paint isn't dry yet, but that works. And that's all of our things, isn't it? Right, I'm going to dry this off and bring it back up for you. So back in a tick. Well, I don't know that my camera is picking this up too well, to be honest. And I don't know whether it helps having the light on or off. But they are definitely granulating. And you can, my camera's not doing this justice, but this one, which is the red, is probably more pink and blue, then the Aurora Pink is pink and blue. The Aurora Orange is like green and orange. The Aurora Blue is like a blue and a coral. And then the Aurora Violet has definitely got blue in it as well. When we look at... I'm so disappointed that this isn't really showing on the camera that well. They are stunning. I think you can probably see the orange and green in those leaves. This is our acrylic gold and the gold metallic pen, which is beautiful as well. I'm going to try another layer on the top. And let's just, oh, where's it gone? Here it is. I want to see what happens if we kind of layer these up a little bit more and get a little bit more. So maybe let's go around the edge of this flower a little bit. So that we get a little bit more contrast in there. And with the leaves, you can really see how it separates on the palette. I think that kind of tells it all, really, doesn't it? But I think we can probably maybe go down one side of the leaves. So that we get more definition going on. I'm just gonna see what happens if we mix lots of them together in a kind of like grasses, if you like. Right, I added a bit more to that flower. I'm going to dry that now and come back. Okay, so I had a play with the contrast and saturation on my camera so that you could see this a lot better. Look at those. Isn't that marvellous? They are really quite something different. And that gold really does the job. The gold acrylic. I would have to say that this metallic pen is nice, but that is really shiny and lovely. And you can see where I went over. So it looks like you can layer these up as well. I think that's rather, well, it's different. It's really different. So I will leave the link to where you can get these from as well. Okay, well, thank you for watching. Just a little reminder, I did purchase these all myself, but the links down below to anything that is Amazon, if you click on that link, it does mean that I will get a small commission, but it doesn't cost you anything more, and I do have to be quite clear about that in my videos. So I hope you found that enjoyable. I hope maybe there's something there that you think, oh, I'm going to have a little look for myself. I will see you again soon. Maybe we can try out something from the new Inga Buevidovici book. So yeah, happy morning, afternoon or evening, wherever you are. Stay safe and stay calm, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notice bell. All right, take care and see you next time.